Hey, what's up guys? It's Lord Civic, and today we are going to be unboxing my new competitive gaming monitor, the X25 Predator. This is a 1080p display accompanied with a whopping 360 hertz refresh rate. It also says it has a response time of 0.3 milliseconds. Definitely going to be testing that, making sure to see if that's actually true, because that's utterly insane. Also, in addition to this, I'm going to try to do the setup of the monitor on camera if that's possible. I couldn't find any unboxing videos, so I don't know if that will definitely be possible on camera, but I will do it if possible. I know a lot of people like to see that. And I'm also going to play a couple of games of competitive Overwatch and test some other games and give you guys my early impressions. Also, later down the road, I'm going to do a full-out extensive review, and in that video I will talk about whether 360 hertz actually lives up to the hype, whether it's past the point of diminishing returns and all that cool jazz, and also Nvidia Reflex. Not going to talk about that today, but I'll also talk about all that stuff in the review. With saying that, thank you guys again so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like what you see, please make sure to hit that like, subscribe button. And with saying that, let's hop right in. Okay, so let's get right into it, because I am excited to see some whopping 360 hertz refresh rate. So first and foremost, funny thing is this display wasn't even on my radar. I was honestly planning on getting I forgot the specific model number name, but the name of the monitor was it came in a 27-inch variant, 32-inch variant, and basically it had GX at the end, and it was a 14 hertz, 240 hertz by default, but overclockable to 270 hertz display. And I know the model number at the end was GX. Now, the thing about that specific display was I already have a X25 Predator, the ultra-wide monitor. This monitor right here can do 200 hertz refresh rate, and it also comes in ultra-wide, which is probably, if not one of my favorite aspects about not just this monitor, but PC gaming in whole. Ultra-wide is absolutely amazing. So honestly, it really came down to that the GX was not, first and foremost, sold anywhere. I don't have a micro center near me, so I couldn't just go out and purchase one. And then also, it would only be, here, let me get this out. I would literally have to be spending basically $1,000 on eBay, because it wasn't in stock anywhere, on a display that would only give me 70 hertz refresh rate more. And yes, at lower refresh rates, let's say going up from 60 to 144 or 60 to 120, that's a huge jump, or even 30 to 120, that's ginormous. But once you get, I believe, past about 200 hertz, or I would say even 180 hertz, it gets past the point of diminishing returns. And that was at the point where I was kind of like, do I really want to spend $1,000 on a 27-inch display that only gives me 70 hertz refresh rate more? And then I saw that recently this display came out, and I got mine on Best Buy. I don't think it's available on Amazon or anything yet at the time of this video, but I saw 360 hertz refresh rate, and I was just like, okay, I thought at the point of 300 hertz it wasn't even necessary. What is the point of going that high? That's just ridiculous, really. And then I saw a couple of videos. I think I remember two that stood out to me was Linus's video and then PC Centrics. Love their channels, and they were going on about how it may be hard to see depending on really a couple of variables: age, depending on what type of game you play, how good your I guess age doesn't really apply, how good your eyes are seeing at different refresh rates and different stuff like that. And for me personally, it's easy for me to see the difference between 200 hertz, 120 hertz, 144 hertz, 60 hertz, 30 hertz. So honestly, I'll be able to tell you guys at the end of this video, during the early impressions portion, if it really is that big of a difference. Here, drop this battery thing. Let me put this right here in this chair. And so the point of that, what I'm saying is, I play a lot of competitive games. I play Overwatch almost every day. Not almost every day, basically every day, unless I have some schoolwork, regular work, I gotta edit a video, or I'm just doing something that doesn't give me time to play it. I love Overwatch. And Overwatch 2 is going to be coming out, well, we thought it was going to be coming out this year, but It's looking like it might come out next year, but I'm still playing Overwatch 1 basically every day, as my point was saying. And with that, it gives me a reason to justify getting this display. Now, another thing about that is here. It comes with, comes with a display port. I don't know the specific specification number, but it does come with a display port cord. And then also right here, we have the stand. After that, styrofoam boxes, pretty cool. Give me 1 second, guys. Wow, this is a pretty... Okay, so here, let me get this all set up and take all this stuff out, and then I'll continue talking about why I got this in a specific setting. So this goes... Okay, does it go like this? Okay, yeah. Okay, let's get the display out of the box. Oh goodness. Okay, I think I actually should be able to set this up on camera. I'll continue on why I specifically got this display in 1 second. Hey guys, sorry about that little intermission. I thought I was gonna need like a screwdriver and stuff, but it looks pretty straightforward. Now I've had time to look at it. Also in that time, I was able to connect the display port to the computer and connect the power adapter into the wall so we can plug this right in after we're done. I'm not gonna be using this HDMI cord. This is actually pretty cool because this is a PC-centered monitor. I don't see why you would buy this as like a normal TV display or whatever. But it is cool that you can plug in, I guess, like your PlayStation 5 or your Xbox Series X if you wanted to at your desk. That's a pretty cool feature. Or Switch. Actually, this would actually be pretty ideal for a Switch, especially with it being such a small display and the resolution of games. This is the little USB thing that allows you to plug USBs into the back of the display. I don't think I'm going to be using that, so we're also going to put that on the ground right here. So let me continue. I play a lot of competitive games, and that's also going to tie into my next point. This here first. This screws right into here. You can just do it in your hands. You just gotta like lock here. You just gotta line up like the locks into this. Do not get this monitor unless you are the specific niche that is going to be using this. That's what I was highlighting at the beginning. Not only, don't just see the 360 hertz and be like, oh man, this is definitely the monitor for me. I'm definitely going to be getting 360 hertz in every game that I play. No, you're not. There is, honestly, in all the videos and stuff that I've seen people talk about, the games that they've spoken about were like Overwatch, Valorant. I've seen some touch-ins in the League. I've seen Apex Legends. But the thing about Apex Legends and Call of Duty is those are still very demanding games. Even if you like lower the settings ridiculously low, I don't think you're going to be getting close to that 360 hertz. And then also, give me a second. Also, you need to have the power to push this monitor. Just because it's low 1080p resolution, don't just see that and be like, okay, yeah, I can definitely push that. 360 hertz is a lot. Your whole computer on every single cylinder has to be like out of the park. CPU, GPU, I believe RAM would be pretty important. If you have 16 gigabytes of RAM, or even, I don't know if 8 would be okay. But you need, like, your whole PC ecosystem needs to be like knocking it out of the park to be able to even push this. One game that I haven't seen a lot of people talk about that I think would be pretty good, let me lock this up, is, oh, maybe I should have got a screwdriver because it's like not even locked totally in. Maybe I can do it with my nail. I'll lock it in after. I'm not careful. I'm going to lock it in right after I'm done. But a thing that I haven't seen people talk about is Doom. Doom is an amazingly optimized game. I would think Doom Eternal would look utterly ridiculous on this, and I'm definitely going to be showcasing that in the review and talking about that. I might try it out in a second during the early impressions portion of the video. Give me 1 second. Let me stand up to get that. But like, that would be actually like really cool. I'm just now realizing you guys can't see my face during this portion. That sucks. Okay. Let's see. Actually, let me turn this around towards you guys so it's easier for you to, wait. Oh, well, does that even really matter? Okay, I guess. Okay. Let's see. Let's lock. Okay, let's lock. Whoa, that snapped right in. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh, my bad, guys. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, let's plug this. Is the left side of the display. So the display port goes right into there, and then the power goes right into there on the right side of the display. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sorry, this thing's kind of heavy actually. Okay. I think it comes out of the box calibrated pretty well. So I don't think that's going to be an issue, but okay. Right there. Okay. That is actually a really pretty looking display. Oh, I need to set up an Nvidia control panel that is going to be on the left side. Put it right there. Press apply. Okay. Change resolution. God. I haven't had 3 displays since when I first built a computer. I had like triple monitor setup, so this is kind of like a little nostalgic for me. And there it is, 360 hertz. Oh, so it's already set up out of the box. Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, I'm about to try it on in a second when we do my early impressions, but it's crazy here, even on the desktop, there is definitely like 0 blur. And there's, even on 200 hertz, there's like very little blur, but it's like, I can literally see the mouse moving across. I know the video is 60 hertz, but that's pretty insane. Okay, well, let me play some Overwatch and I'll give you guys the early impressions in 1 second. Okay, so first impressions. There is almost no blur above 240 hertz. And that was like the very first thing I had noticed. When I turned on the game, I didn't realize that I had my FPS at the time limited to 240. So I noticed from 200 to 240, way less blur. When I had knocked it up to 400 hertz because I wanted to see exactly how high FPS I can get, in the training room, I was getting about 370, 380. I tinkered my settings now and I get about 400 in the trading room, and then in the training room, and then in game I get about 370, 380, 390. But the biggest thing, I can't really talk much about the FPS. It feels a lot smoother, but over the next couple of days I'll be able to like go back and see like, okay, when we test 240, when we test 200, when we test 360, and I can see like the specific differences of it. But the thing about it that I've noticed just from playing today is there is no blur at all. It almost seems non-existent at 360. And like you're seeing right here, I'm able to literally line up my shots immediately with, okay, I missed that. But like I'm able to line up my shots almost immediately at the point where when you're playing, let's say there's a tracer or there's a tracer, there'll be some points where I play the game, the tracer comes out behind the corner, I'm just like, where the hell did she come from? Or a Genji blade will dash at me and I'll be like, okay, I didn't even see him coming. Or Reinhardt will get a shatter off. And with the lack of like blur at all, that's just the best way I can explain it right now. There will be activities and different stuff. I got to play a couple of competitive games where people were trying to pull stuff off on me. And before, it was not my reaction time that was hindering me. It was literally what I was seeing on the screen was the hindrance. It's almost become like, it's really like an advantage. Like it really is. And like, it's crazy that we're at the point where like monitors are actually made like this, where you can literally see everything happening exactly as it's happening on the screen. And I can't wait to, over the next couple of days and week or so before I do my review, that I'm able to test it and then give you guys the exact like talk about it, because this is like, just like from the hour and 30 minutes that I played, that was just ridiculously fun. And then right here, I'm getting like a 1.5 millisecond latency. Then again, the monitor's capable of 0.3, so I don't know what I have to do to tinker with it to get it to do that, but we'll see. I also, before I finish off this video, I also hopped into Doom. In Doom, I was able to get about between 250 and 330 FPS, depending on what was happening on the screen. Another thing is, I didn't know HDR was so demanding on PC, because when I had HDR enabled, I was only able to get 191 FPS, and I was like super confused at first. But in that video, in the review, I'm going to showcase a whole bunch of gameplay. Today, I just really wanted to do the unboxing, the setup, and then give you guys like an early impression of it. But so far, I really love it. Again, if you guys have any questions or whatever, or things you want me to specifically talk about in the review, or something that I can answer below, please make sure to comment that. Thank you guys again so much for watching. And with saying that, if you liked what you see, please make sure to hit that like, subscribe button. And with saying that, hope you guys have a good day.